Hello friend, welcome to the session on data structures. In this session, we'll be discussing about deletion of the element from the linked list. In this session, we will see how to delete an element from the linked list. That is, how to remove an element of the linked list that is already created. You know that the element that we need to delete can be present either at the beginning, or it can be present at the end, or it can be present even in between. So we need to consider the three possible cases for the deletion of the element. We'll write algorithm for this operation, and we will also write the corresponding C program to perform the deletion operation. Friends, as you know that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel, and do subscribe to the channel to see many videos on various topics of the subjects of electronics and computer science. So let us start the session with the question what we mean by deletion in the linked list. We know that linked list is a collection of nodes, and it is a linear collection of data elements where every node will consist of a data value and a pointer to the next element. We know that arrays has certain deficiencies, that the size of the array cannot be grown dynamically, but in linked list it is possible that you can add the element dynamically at the runtime, and therefore the size of the linked list can be grown even at the runtime. So this is the advantage of using the linked list. In the linked list, as shown in this diagram, the head or start will point to the first element of the linked list. The first element will consist of a data value and a pointer to the next element. So in this way, we can add many more elements in the linked list. And normally, in the singly linked list, the final element will have a pointer which is assigned with a null value. So it indicates that this is the final element of the linked list. So in the linked list, every data element is being linked to the next element, and that is the reason this list is being called as a linked list. So you can say that linked list is a collection of nodes, and where every node, as shown in this diagram, will consist of a data value and a pointer or a link field. Now, many times when we create the list, we need to update the list. That is, we need to remove certain element from the list. So whenever we want to remove the elements from the list, then that is being called as a deletion operation. And the deletion operation can be performed either at the beginning, that is, you can remove the first element of the linked list, or you can perform it at end, that is, you can remove the last element of the linked list, or you can remove any element which is in between that of first and last. And all these three operations are the separate operations, and we need to write the different algorithms for performing the deletion in the linked list. And whenever we delete any element from the linked list, then it is necessary to free the space of the memory so that the same space can be used by any another node. Now let us start with the first algorithm, and this is for the deletion of the data element which is present at the beginning of the linked list. Now suppose we have been given a linked list where we have a head or a start of the linked list which will point to the first element of the linked list. The pointer or the link field of the first element will point to the second element, and the link of the second element will point to the third element, and the link field of the third element is null because this is the last element. Now, whenever we want to delete the first element from the linked list, then it is necessary to remove this old link, and we should add a new link from the head or start to the second element so that this element will be deleted from the linked list. Now, this can be achieved by writing some simple steps as shown in this window. Suppose we have a head which will point to the first node in the current list. Now, initially we will check whether head is equal to null. If the head is equal to null, then it means that the linked list is empty, and therefore we need not to perform the deletion operation and we will simply exit the algorithm. But otherwise, we will store the address of the first node in some temporary variable by using the statement temporary is equal to head. And then we will set head to the next of the head by using the statement head points to next, so that the head will point to the second element instead of the first element. And now we can remove the first element or first node from the memory. Now let us go for the discussion of deletion at the end of the linked list. Suppose we have been provided a linked list consisting of 3 elements. And suppose this is the last element and this element we want to delete. Now, whenever we want to delete this element, it means that we should remove this link and also we should set the link field or the next pointer of the previous node to the nil value so that the link list will end here itself and the last node will be deleted from the linked list. Now this can be achieved by using the steps as shown in this window. Suppose we'll start from the header node or head node and we will set the pointer is equal to head or header. And then we will check if the link field of the header is null. That is, we will check whether the linked list is already empty or not. If the linked list is already empty, then we will exit the algorithm. Otherwise, what we will do is that we will traverse through the linked list. We will visit each and every node of the linked list to the last node, and so that we can find the last but one node. Now we will make the use of the loop while loop, and we will set the pointer 1 is equal to pointer and pointer is equal to pointer dot link. So pointer 1 is now the last but one node, and we have to make its link field to null so that it will make an end to the linked list. So we will make the use of the statement pointer 1 dot link is equal to null. So pointer is the last node of the singly linked list. Now it is also possible that we can delete any specific element that is being present in the linked list, which is neither a start node, which is nor a end node or tail node. Now suppose we have been given a linked list and now we want to delete the second element from the linked list. Now, in order to delete this second element, what we need to do is that we need to set the link of the previous node to the next node so that the old link will be deleted and this node can be deleted from the linked list. So if you are able to set this new link, then you can delete any element that is being present between the two nodes. So we can think of certain steps in order to delete a node from the linked list. We need to traverse through the list until we find the previous node of the node to be deleted. And then we change the next or the link field of the previous node. And then we will make the memory space free of the node which is to be deleted. Now we can think of writing a simple C program to perform the deletion operation. Initially in the C program, we need to include the required header files such as stdio and std library file. Then a linked list node can be created by making the use of the structure node where it will consist of a data value and a pointer value. Then we will write a function push, and this function can be used for the creation of the linked list. And one can easily observe that here we can set the memory allocation by using the memory allocation function, and we can set the data value and the pointer value. And then we can write a function delete node, and in order to delete node we should know which node is to be deleted, so we will check with some key value. So when the key value will get matched with the data value of the node, then that node has to be deleted from the linked list. So we will check whether head itself will hold the key value which is to be deleted, and if it is there, then we will change the head and we will free the old head. Otherwise, we will make the use of the while loop and we will check whether the key value will get matched with the data value. If the key value doesn't get matched with any one of the data value, then in that case we will return and we will not perform the deletion operation. But when we perform the deletion operation, then we need to make the use of the memory free, and by making the free statement or free function, we can make the memory free. Now we can write another function, print list, where we can make the printing of each and every element of the linked list by making the use of the while loop. Now in the main function, this is our main function. In the main function, initially we will start with an empty list. Then we will push the different elements such as 7, 1, 3, and 2. Now, since this is a push operation, one can easily understand that the first element will go at the end of the linked list. Now, whenever we have created the linked list, that created linked list is being printed by making the use of the print list function. Now, one can make the use of the delete node function in order to delete a particular element from the linked list. Now, suppose we want to delete the element of which the key value is 1. And now, once the element is being deleted, then we can print the remaining list. So whenever you type such program by using any online C compiler, and when you execute this program, then you will get the message on the screen that is the created linked list is 2, 3, 1, and 7. There are 4 elements. And when you delete one, then the remaining elements from the linked list are 2, 3, and 7. So here in this program, what we have done is that we have deleted the element which is present in between and which is neither a start or nor at the end of the linked list. So thank you friends for viewing the session. Hopefully you have understood how to perform deletion operation on the linked list. Thank you all for viewing the session.